Going no contact with even one family member in a narcissistic family system often results in the loss of the entire group of relatives. And looking back now, I was very stunned by certain losses, particularly my aunt and my brother. Fast forward, I realized that you can't lose what you never had. If I had those relationships, if those people were truly my family and truly love and all of those things that I remembered and felt that devastation of loss from, they would have stood with me in the first place and they would have not enabled the abuse. Not my brother, he's not responsible, but certainly my aunt. So you can't lose what you never had. And coming to terms with that is a process, right? Because the abuser is very prominent in our minds and the experiences that they put us through, the abuse that they perpetrated. So the people who stood by and maybe filled our cups with a little bit of things that look like love, they don't look like abusers. They don't look like guilty parties when they indeed are. As far as advice, and as somebody who is a lived experience therapist, and I help a lot of clients who are going through the decision-making process for no contact, low contact, are healing from narcissistic abuse at the hands of their caregivers. As somebody who does this for a living and as somebody who has gone through this process over 30 years ago, the one thing that I can tell you that is the most important thing that you can do for yourself is to make sure that you get a good therapist and that you go to therapy to clean out the wounds. Allow yourself as much time and space as you need to grieve your losses. When we go no contact, we have to grieve people who are still alive, relationships that we did cherish. And then on top of that, grieve what we will never have, which is a real family. And I'm not talking about friends as family and all that. I mean, those relationships can be really beautiful, but nothing takes the place or fills the void of not having loving parents.